Okay, guys, I always am excited to show you cool new blasters, especially new higher end or more performance style blasters. This is a really cool one. It's a full size HK416, kind of true to size, from the brand GSHOTOY, which is G and then you see SHOTOY. This is an HK416 that's available on Amazon, so it's linked below, and it is the feel of a good quality blaster. Thus far, I haven't shot it yet, but just putting it together and everything, I can tell you for sure it's definitely a good quality, higher end, more performance style blaster. So hopefully we'll get some cool performance out of it when we test it and see what kind of FPS we're at with it. So let's see everything that's included here, okay? We always like to get the boring stuff out of the way. Boring but important, safety glasses. Make sure you wear some sort of eye protection when you're playing gel balls, right? Okay, speaking of those gel balls and gel beads, a couple big packs and then 500 packs. If you're new to gel blasters, start with one of these 500 packs instead of the giant ones. And when you're soaking those, I've got lots of videos that go over them, but quickly, how to soak them properly, 4 to 6 hours, plenty of water, large container, large enough. After you've soaked them for 4 to 6 hours, there should be room left in the container. There should be a little bit of water left over. Strain off that excess water, store them in airtight containers. Never ever store them in the magazine. All right, so that is how you can make sure they get 7 to 8 millimeters. Don't worry, they can't get too big, and you can leave them for about 2 weeks if they're fully soaked properly. Okay, again, if you need to watch other videos, I have a lot more on those. Speaking of gel beads, they're going to go ahead and go in the magazine, right? So you can see here, it's a nice magazine. It is a powered magazine, or it's motorized, so it's going to help assist feeding those gel balls into the barrel. I just trimmed my nails. It's a little hard to open, so I'm going to pop this open kind of with a little flathead right here. Just when you're opening these magazines, always be careful because there's connections, and if those wires or connections break, you have to resolder them, and it's really tight and just can be a little hard in that confined space. So you load this up with gel balls. I'm not going to fill it up because I'm not going to be able to shoot this for several hours. So, but this will pretend. That's where we're going to go ahead, throw all the gel balls in there, fill it up to the top, close it, and you're ready. Now, when you're done playing, make sure this is empty. So you're going to want to make sure you leave it open, and you're going to want to make sure all the gel balls are out of it. With all magazines, all gel blasters, all brands, all models, you're never going to get every gel ball out of here. So you want to get them out. So you're going to shake this a few times and then even push this button down and give it a few good whips. That's going to make sure to clear a few good flicks of the wrist. That's going to clear any of the gel balls out of that feed tube. You don't want any left in here. If you don't want them drying and getting stuck to important parts of the motor or blocking things, okay? And then just leave it open, all right? So the magazine is going to go right here in the mag well. You can see the connections in there. So slide that in, locks in place. Mag release, same standard spot right here. Push that and it slides out. Okay. Since we're looking at the blaster right now, let's talk a little bit about, you've got your safety. You've got your single shot, which should allow you to use the charging handle. And then you've got your automatic, right? So we'll go ahead and turn it back to safety. But so again, I showed you the charging handle, you got your button, your mag release. Okay, definitely has some good feel to it. All right, next let's talk a little bit about that battery. It comes with a 7.4 volt, 1000 mAh battery. It is a 2-pin JST connection. Then you've got your white charging connection here. AC USB charger plugs in an AC adapter, 1 amp or greater. Charge it up so it's ready to go. And then here, the way this sliding stock works, it's like this. You've got this button. So make sure that its stock is out all the way when we go to turn it on. You can see how it turns on to the blaster right there. Buffer tube opens right here. So it's kind of a little mini buffer tube because of the sliding stock. What we're going to do is take the wire harness, feed it through. This is going to have to come on at the angle like that, and then we'll turn it down until it locks, okay? And then you can go ahead and adjust this, of course, after we put the battery in. So you can see your connection right here for your battery. Again, I'm going to say let's go ahead and put the battery first since we have the room to do it, and then we'll connect it. So it should work out this way, as I did a minute ago. Well, it's not going to. So we'll connect it first. We can still put the battery in first and then kind of tuck the harness down, actually kind of below it here. I think we'll be able to, kind of right next to the battery. Again, these wires all do become a little more pliable as you use them, but you still want to be careful not to pinch anything too tight. Put your buffer tube cap back on. It should be good. Let's check it out. Go ahead and turn it from safety. All right, so it's working. We're going to put it back on safety. And again, if you want to adjust the stock, this just has to slide. Push that lock in place. Okay. You push it all the way in. You can lock it there. Lock it there. Okay. Push it all the way in for the sake of the video. All right, lastly, we got a couple little things here. Orange tip for safety. Threaded barrel. This is threaded counterclockwise, so it always takes a second when you're going to spin things on, because if you're like me, you're just kind of in tune with always doing things the other way, and you'll notice that it doesn't spin on. So once you get the threads to grab here, it should spin counterclockwise without any issue, which is nice if you're going to add any accessories, any hop-ups. Most of them are going to be this size thread pattern, and they're going to be counterclockwise threads too. So that's cool. Got your orange tip on there. We got a couple of these iron sight style plastic sights that can just slide on. And of course, with all these rail options, you can put all kinds of different things on here if you wanted to, like different flashlights, lasers, front grips, whatever you really want to put on. So there you go, set up and ready to go. I'm really excited to shoot it. Like I said, these performance blasters are a little more fun to shoot. Hopefully we get some great FPS out of it. Brand GSHOTOY, GSHOTOY, full size HK416. Check back for the demo and FPS test if this is not the long video. Otherwise, it should go right into it. Thanks for the support. Please comment, like, subscribe, participate in all the giveaways. I will try to give away at least multiple blaster packages, 2 per month during the summer of 2022.